Lloyd. A little slow tonight, isn't it?
I don't disagree with you, Jack. I mean, things have been pretty slow, but since you're here, I think things are going to pick up pretty fast. Anyway, setting that aside, let's get to the business of the hour. Obviously, you're here for booze, so let's get you boozed up like you ought to be. And
That's swell. I like you, Lloyd. I always liked you. You were always the best.
Sorry, darling. I'm Tim Curry. Before I actually go to the main point of this video, I want to make a few disclaimers. Disclaimer number 1. Oh, okay, so I guess the first disclaimer I honestly ought to say here is, yes, we're making videos again. It kind of, let's say, periodically. It's going to, you gotta want to continue. I don't blame her. She doesn't have anything else to do. And,
well, screw you.
At this point, it's just gonna become a hobby. And not always was, but let's say a passing hobby. You can expect maybe a dump like this one once every 6 months or so, I guess. It's just going to be kind of the Homestar Runner approach. And if you've never seen Homestar Runner, then what are you doing on the internet? Okay, number 2. Oh, yeah, okay. Another thing I probably need to mention, I got a haircut. I don't like the haircut. I'm not a lesbian. This is not a lesbian haircut. Or at least, I didn't mean for it to be a lesbian haircut. I go to a barber that, or, hairstylist, whatever you want to call it. The thing is, I really don't care about my hair. You could probably tell by the way that I, generally have it messy. But every now and then I need to get it cut. And I had come up on that point where I need to get it cut, so I went to this lady that I usually go to, and she does not speak my language. She never has. Which means what I get is what I get, because I'm not picky enough to actually try and explain some kind of hairstyle that I don't care about. It's just bad communication, that's all it is. I mean, I come in there, I say, I'd like my hair cut. She says, oh, you want it short? How short? So short? And I'm thinking, I don't know. I guess I want it short. Next thing I know, I look like this. So, oh, she did give me my hair, though. I don't know what she wanted me to do with it. The cat enjoys it. Despite what you might have seen in the intro there, I'm not a drinker. Reason for that is primarily because I'm a bit paranoid about what I might do when I'm drunk. So, yeah. But I'm making this specifically because one of my old friends, who may or may have not been on this channel, has recently, or semi-recently, depending on when this gets out, become a bit of a, carouser. Like, let's put it this way. So, unfortunately, he was raised in a bit of a, tight household, you know, where they're very restrictive on what he was allowed to do. Okay. That kind of means that, now that he's out and doing his own stuff, he's discovering a lot of stuff for the first time that a lot of people had done back when they were teenagers or younger. And unfortunately, one of those flights of fancy here has been, booze. He, was, well, we were in the area, and he was, asking, you know, let's all go out and try some beer because he hadn't had it. And, well, I mean, when it comes down to it, as mentioned earlier, I am not a drinker at all because I'm a bit paranoid about getting drunk. So we went and got, like, the non-alcoholic stuff. That's, as odd as it may sound, kind of like my, Monster what? No sugar? Sugar-free monsters. That's it. Yeah, it took me a minute. You know that, meme online about, dads always having those sugar-free monsters? Where I work actually has a bunch of, slightly, let's say, older men. And I always see them with it. So, it's actually pretty true. But, I don't understand it. Except for the fact that, non-alcoholic beer is kind of turned into my version of sugar-free monster. So, I can kind of appreciate where they're coming from, I guess. But I'm not to the point where I need to have sugar-free stuff. Anyway. So, we had that, and that did not satisfy his need for rebellion. So he went, and he, without us, started doing more partying, and he's really gotten into the booze. And I wouldn't be making a big deal about this, except for the fact that he's, how would I put it? What started out as, you know, I think I'll have a drink every now and then, is turned into his entire personality. Like, it's now, he's waiting for every moment he has and trying to find people to go drink with. And, he's into the heavy liquors now. So, yeah. Headed down a road to possibly bad places. So I thought I'd make this, this video basically just as a, as an ode to my drunken degenerate friend who is probably going to end up in a strange alleyway one day after being blackout drunk. Yeah, okay, so what was I doing? Bartending games. Yep, I do like this game. I do. But we're not talking about this game. Because if we're actually going to discuss bartending, as much as Valhalla is an interesting story, and I love the setting, the bartending in it is kind of lacking, let's put it that way. I mean, I don't know what the idea was when they were making it for actually having you mix drinks and things, because it doesn't really mean anything. Your ability to make drinks doesn't matter, given... Or, okay, well, let me put it this way. So you have that coworker, right? The one who is, supposedly, part of the Hong Kong riots and all that. Oh, well, that's more topical now than I thought it would be. That wasn't a thing back when the game was originally made. He is the one who was, if I remember correctly, the one who actually created, the screwdriver? Or the pile driver. I think he's the one who created the pile driver. And he created it off of doing the gut punch wrong, or something like that. I forget exactly how it goes. But basically, he screwed up on the ingredients, and came up with a different drink that people were willing to have. Okay, I like that. That's part of a bartending game, the ability to actually do something of your own. Well, this game, even though it allowed him to do that narratively, It does not allow the same of us. We are not capable of making our own drinks. And even if it sounds great, you know, like, let's make the hardest drink so all the, make it super sweet, super alcoholic, you know, like, what might you think to be the best, mixed drink you could possibly have. It'll always turn out as that, failure. Because if it's not already on the list, it's not been programmed into the game. That's not really a bartending game, in my opinion. A bartending game is a game where you can actually mix things. And, growing up, I knew such a game. Well, we're gonna play that one now.
This is bad. Real bad.
Now this is a actual game for bartenders. This is what this is. Like, it's an old Flash game, but it really has that kind of, ability. You'll see what I mean in a minute. And I like the fact that you can choose all these different people. Like, just do want to talk about old stereotypes. This is beautiful. Let's go. Now, when I was younger, I loved this guy because, you know, Bad Boys. He's like prisoner and all that. Let's go with him. Now this, yeah, we'll just ignore him for the moment. Get him out of the way. This is what makes this such a good, bartending game. So, with Valhalla, you have the ability to, you know, like, kind of make, something out of, what, pre-selected, ingredients. I think it's like 5 or 6. I've not played the game in a while. But with this one, you have tons of different options. And as you can see here, it actually gives you the ounce count that you're putting in. So it's pretty specific to, and of course you have the stuff like this for, say, the more simple, who don't want anything fancy. But, it can get fairly specific on the recipes as to what you're supposed to be doing. And you can get pretty fancy. I mean, what's this? So cherry, right? This is... Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I want my bartender game to allow me to bounce the ice off the canter. I just like it. Now, my personal favorite in this game, because, was it like, if you talk about, some of the... I guess I can turn up the volume on that now. I would kept it down because how terrible the that Europe song is. I do not like that Europe song. Right. So, Piano Man, Piano Woman. I liked that idea, where, you know, you have your own signature drinks. Okay, so let's get some ice. You always need ice. Maybe that's a bit too loud. Okay, let's try that. Now, first thing first. You want some of this. This is gonna be your baseline. Get 2 ounces, or thereabouts. Now we're gonna mix it with things that should not be mixed. Take, for instance, let's put some of this in here. If I can get it to. There we go. 2 ounces of that. Let's put in some coffee liqueur. I think that's what this is. If I can... There we go. Let's, I don't even remember what this one is. What is this? Man, I don't know what that is. Looks grotesque, though. Now, where's the bitters? I think this is the bitters. Oh, let's try vermouth. Oh, there we go. Look at that. It's starting a good gray color. This is almost perfect. Now, you want an olive. Just toss an olive up there. Let it bounce. Get a lime. Let it bounce. Okay, there you go. It's my own signature drink. It's for the people that are like too drunk to really notice what's going on, and you can mess with them. This one's called the floor cleaner. Because, I assume that you can kind of put it on the carpets and just watch everything run away. Anyway. So, that's why this game is so much better than Valhalla, because you can't do stuff like that. You try and do something like this, and you just end up with, one of these broken glasses. Like, this one specifically is just like, oh yay, thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. I got nothing against the game. It's just, it's not really a good bartender experience. And of course you can go over here and you can get your Rockstar, because every floor cleaner is better with Rockstar. Actually, to tell you the truth, like, out of... There we go, make it to where it's overflowing. Out of all the, energy drinks that I've had, I like Venom. But, nothing quite beats, say, the actual flavors that Rockstar has to offer. I don't know, it's just me. Anyway, let's get on with this, shall we? Let's just go through all this. Yes. I'll be back as soon as we're actually moving along here. Yeah, it's Tencent drink night over here, like... Everybody just... Let's come out of a ball game or something. I'm assuming you guys know that story. I forget the actual,
Nice work!
I forget the team that it was. I think it was somewhere in, say, the Michigan area. But... Oh yeah. His famous line there. I think it's somewhere in the Michigan area. And, it ended up poorly. Who would have guessed? No, it was something like, drunken, rambling stampede into the actual ball field. It was quite something to behold, apparently. Made the newspapers, and then they didn't really learn their lesson because, I think they just made the beer a little bit more expensive. So, yeah. Beer. Nothing but beer again. What is wrong with these people? Well, take it. Take it, woman! Yeah. Get out of here. I got things to do.
Great job!
No one cares about it even what brand it is. Yeah, most people I know are rather picky on their specific brands. And of late, they don't seem to like Bud Light. Leave it to the trannies. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Now when it comes... Oh, I want a charisma. Whatever. Okay, so let's talk about... Well, I guess he's gonna explain it. One of the cool things about this game. The ability to actually, like, do these tricks. Like, you catch the bottles, you flip the bottles. There we go, yeah, like this. You can... if I can get it correctly, you can even have it... Yeah, look at that! Like, it's all about being fancy, and not doing that. I forgot how much I liked this game. I played this a lot when I was younger. It's like... because I didn't have the, I had the old Xbox, right? But, and then the Dreamcast, but when it comes down to it, you know, PlayStation 3 was expensive. And so I spent my time doing things on the PC. This was one of them. You can't mix with beer in this game, so we'll have to abstain from that. Let's try one of these things, because, they come off, you know, nice and, tropical. Let's see what we can get. A Bumbo! What's Bumbo? Rum, water, sugar, nutmeg. Modern Bumbo. Dark rum, citrus. They do have that. Okay, yeah, we can do this. Let's get one of these fancy glasses. Because, you know, I like these ones. Wow. I'm so cool. Okay. Probably some dark one, right? Like, we want some dark. That's not rum. What is this? Go away. Okay. Over here. I'm gonna have to go through which ones would. This is it. This is it. There we go. So, let's put in, let's say, 3 ounces, I guess? 3 ounces? That sounds good. Okay. Now next. Water, sugar, nutmeg, cinnamon. Modern is citrus juice. So, let's get in the orangey here. Make my own little flavor change on it. I'm still practicing my southern accent. Put some lime in there. Oh, we could actually put a lime in there. Let's see, do I have sugar? I do have sugar water. Throw in some sugar water. Oh, that's soda. Okay, that works. This is the sugar. Wait, is this sugar? What is this? This is sugar. Okay, what is this one? Salt. Yeah, good thing I looked. Okay, so a little bit of sugar. I forgot about the ice. What else was supposed to be in this? Nutmeg's not something we're gonna have on hand. It was one of these, right? I'm gonna have to look this up. So, oh, it's this. Perfect. Let's put in a nice ounce of that. Okay. Ice. Oh, you bet it's great. Lime. Toss it up in the air. And catch it. Boom. Look at that. A bumbo. A bumbo for the bimbo. What can I say? This is something I think I've seen bartenders do before, like in movies and things. Just kind of like, whoa. Doesn't really work all that well with this game, though. Now I'm trying. Now just pour. Just pour. Yeah, like across all of it. Well, it's a flash game. I mean, it's not gonna be all that. I don't know why everyone's actually a fan of whiskey. From what I heard, it's like really sweet. I've never had it myself, but I'll take the opinion of my boozer friend. I might have told you about my boozer friend to some description, but let's oh yeah, watch this, watch this. Wow. Oh yeah, hold up. There we go. Oi. Okay. I don't think she's impressed. Okay, give me a tip. His opinion on whiskey is it's way too sweet or something. I don't understand it per se. Like, I ride a bike, a motorcycle. You may or may not have known that, and because of that, I'm kind of paranoid about alcohol. And so like the hardest thing I have is non-alcoholic beer. Because when the possibility of, let's say, losing balance is an option, it's not really something I want when I'm riding around, because you really need your balance on a bike. Really need your balance. Oh, now I'm thinking about it. That's probably why that Korean barber gave me a short haircut. She thought it was a dyke. Apparently, gin and tonic is his thing, because, ooh, so fancy. Gin and tonic. Oh, come on! Oh, almost! Almost. Tonic water. It's just another word for soda, but whatever. I don't understand what makes tonic different than soda. I think it's supposed to be like sparkling mineral. I don't know. I don't care. That's what it comes down to. I've had tonic water a few times, like, on planes and things. But I've decided that for the money I spend on planes, it's better just to go get, say, the, tomato juice. Because the tomato juice is the, real choice of journalists. Ooh, we have something fancy here. What is this? Cape Cod. Ah, I see. Let me tell you all a little secret about vodka. Let the floor ice happen. There we go. Or I suppose in this case it's counter ice. But it gives it more flavor. You want to do that. You always want to do that. So, about vodka. How much is supposed to be in this again? Not that much. We'll make a double. We'll make it a double. Come on, give me a... Come on! There we go. Okay. Just fill it up. So, about vodka. If it's from the, Slavic regions, I got nothing to say. But if you're not getting it from the Slavic regions, then what you have is not vodka. And it's not some kind of, let's say, supremacist view. It's just technically, let's say, due to definition. So here's the thing. There you go, honey. Oh, you don't like it? Well, screw you. Here's the thing. Vodka is supposed to be, like, super distilled potato juice. It's basically what it comes down to. I think that's still how they do it over in the Slavic lands, but for the rest of the world, it's been, let's say, industrialized to the point where it's not so much potato juice or potato flavoring, it's just like straight alcohol and water. So you can literally get away with substituting any other like pure alcohol and call it vodka, because that's what they actually do. Like all the vodka brands use the same supplier, I think. It's just like one supplier, and that supplier just gives them like this straight alcohol water mix, and then they do their own little special thing to it. It's like, ooh, it's cranberry vodka, ooh, it's coconut vodka, ooh, it's so fancy. Well, okay, whatever. Like, if you're gonna put your own little thing on it thereafter, I'm not gonna say anything, because at least you flavored it. But there's no flavor to this stuff on this side of the world. It's literally just straight alcohol, or I guess alcohol cut with water if you want a little bit being more specific. So, like, find something else is my thought. Like, it's cheaper to get, you know, rubbing alcohol or something. I guess you gotta look into the actual lethality and make sure that you do some proper ratios with the water and all that. But if you're already going down the vodka route, then you've probably given up on sobriety. So rubbing alcohol shouldn't be that big of a difference. Chicka chicka. Let it bounce. Wait, where's my... It did it. That was perfect bounce ice. Okay, we gotta try that again. Okay, go away. So, tall glass. Small glass, just in case. And let's bounce this ice. This direction. Oh, no, that's not working. Okay, can I bounce it the other direction, I wonder? So, like that. Perfect. Well, I got one in. 2 things of... Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I like that. Yeah, go away. We might be able to do this one. We might not. I'm not sure. I'll find out. What we have here is basically a fancier Bloody Mary, I guess? I don't know. It sounds grotesque, just like vampiro. let's see. Fruit juice, fruit soda, lime, tequila. So, no, I guess not then. Chili peppers. Tequila, limes, kosher, salt. That just sounds like a... It just sounds like a margarita. Well, let's try this one up here then. So, spicy. I don't know how I get spicy out of that. It must be the tequila. I don't... Spices. Must be the spices. Okay, so I've got Blitzkrieg. So I've got LL Bean. I've got 150p. There's a lot of this stuff I really don't know what it is. This might be a little bit harder than I was expecting. Well, let's do what I know. So, it needs the tequila. We'll put in, I guess, 3 ounces or something. That's a good ratio in my opinion for the rest of what we're about to dump in here. Definitely pineapple. If we're talking some kind of a Mexico thing, probably want some pineapple. Put in 3 ounces of pineapple. Let's put in some orangey juice. Maybe 1 of orange. Go away. Shoo. Why have you gotten my face? Orange juice. 1 ounce. Lime. Wait, that's more than 1 ounce. Okay, we're gonna have to put in 2 of lime too. 2 of... Come on. Lime. Okay. And now here comes the tricky bit. So, I'm guessing since this was used in the Bumbo, this is probably some kind of Caribbean-y thing. So we'll throw in a little bit of that. That's probably just, say, good flavor. It's supposed to be carbonated, so we'll throw in a little bit of... Soda might be pushing it. I mean, cola. Cola might be pushing it a little bit, because I don't know if that's... Soda could work. Soda could work. Tonic's throwing in... Tonic would work. Let's throw in some tonic. Okay. And... Cherry? Let it bounce. Perfect. Okay. Another cherry. Okay, it's not gonna let me put in more than 1 cherry. That works. And... Salt. It was supposed to have salt, wasn't it? Okay, a little bit of salt. This sounds a little bit too citrusy for what it's supposed to be. Doesn't seem like it's got enough fruit. Coconut? Let's throw in a little bit of coconut. Just for flavoring. A little bit of cranberry for flavoring. This sounds disgusting, but I mean, I don't really have the stuff that we need on hand, apparently. There you go, honey. That's what I'm talking about. Happy, boozy customer.
You saved me. What bravery!